All right, man. Let's get this video started, y'all, because we got a lot to talk about. First off, rest in peace to young Dolph. Definitely rest in peace to Flip, man. Flipper. My condolences to his family and everything, cuz day one was kind of bugged out in trial, and we seen the footage. We seen a couple things. So let's get this video started, because we got to talk about this. Yo, 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 yo. If they know, they know. It's your boy Smoke News TV, man. Do me a favor. We back here with another video. Do me a favor. Smash that like button. Y'all see that thumbs up? Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Don't know what you're waiting on, to be honest. Keep that bell on, that notification, so you know when I'm dropping my videos. Share this video on all platforms. Definitely try to get your membership. Get your badge. Team Smoke or Smoke Gang. Shout out to my members that do got their badge, man. Salute to y'all. And smash the like button. You see the thumbs up? Smash that like button. It ain't going to hurt or cost you. None of that. So y'all see what's going on with the Dolph situation. A lot of surprises popped out today on day one. Kind of shocked me, to be honest. I'm like, damn, they got Cornelius. The Cornelius Smith one shocked me. Not going to lie to y'all. Didn't suspect Cornelius Smith, one of the shooters, the alleged shooters, was going to take the stand and turn states on straight drop. Bugged out to me. That kind of shocked me right there, I'm being honest. But didn't I tell y'all? Let me repeat myself. Didn't I tell y'all? I told everybody that watched this video, they was going to bring Big Jook up, and Big Jook was going to be the guy for this whole situation. Which allegedly, and everything I speak on this video is alleged, which alleged everybody in the world and everybody already knew where that contract or that alleged hit $50K, $100,000 K on Dolph. Cornelius Smith, the one on the stand, told us everything about that just now today. Ain't that bugged out? I thought it was going to be Sean Dad. I thought it was going to be straight drop brother. No, it was his partner in crime, Cornelius Smith. Telling you, man, it's crazy. Then come to find out he had a little drug addiction, because the prosecutor went in. Yeah, you know, the shooter got a drug addiction, this and that and the third, you know. They on Govain, and then they kept bringing Govain name up. Govain used straight drop. I was like, yeah, they used straight drop because they was gonna use him. This straight drop Lord. They was gonna use my client as the next best rapper. Everybody knows straight drop. Goddamn, no, that boy can't rap. So let's cut it out. His lawyer is terrible. But I'm gonna tell y'all something right now about Cornelius Smith taking a stand on straight drop. I don't even think they got a chance, to be honest. Straight drop, especially with that type of lawyer you got. Yo, and now remind y'all, they only show us 2 footage. We're gonna get to all this. We're gonna react to this. When Dolph pulled up, never showed us the footage in the back of the shop though. Showed us a little bit of footage when he was inside, but they didn't show us the footage at the side of the shop. Man, we gotta talk about this, man. Copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find that in my description on my channel. Everything that I speak on over here is for educational entertainment purpose. Again, copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find that in my description on my channel, on this channel. Everything that I speak on over here is for educational entertainment purpose. Clips and videos I play are also owned by the original creators that I play. Let's get straight to it, because we got to talk about this game. Make sure y'all smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen, because it's free. It ain't going to hurt your feeling, none of that. So we got this, right? We got one of the shooters, meaning Cornelius Smith, shooting Dolph. He said that he was going to keep 40K and give the other 10K piece. Jook wanted anybody from the PRE allegedly to get shot on sight. We knew Dolph was in town to give away the turkeys. Now, they was going to knock off anybody they seen that day, but it was just a coincidence. They had to catch my man, the head honcho of the whole camp, the boss, the CEO, the head of the whole camp. They was the coincidence they just called him instead of nobody else. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me, man. It really is. Second gunman, the young Dolph murder testified. That's Cornelius Smith again. That's the guy down here in the bottom, right here in the bottom of the picture. They called Jook right away after the shooting and they claimed the work, meaning that they claimed the work. So they called Jook right away. This is what Cornelius Smith said. We're going to get to the video right quick where he's saying that he bring Big Jook up. He knew Big Jook had a contract, so they just went ahead and did it. let's get straight to it, man. Let's get to the video with Cornelius Smith on the stand talking about this. Now, put your volume up and all that if y'all haven't heard nothing, but y'all gonna hear it now. Rest in peace to young Dolph. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Like one up for Dolph, man.
November 17th, 2021.
We knew that, you know, they had a hit on Dolph and them head or whatever, so
Who had a hit on whose head?
Big Jook had a hit on Dolph head or whatnot, so
How do you know that Big Jook had a hit on Dolph's head?
Quit had told me about it, Quit, and you know what I'm saying, then just
How much money was it supposed to be?
100,000 on Dolph head.
And had you agreed to do this hit?
Yes, sir.
Had Justin agreed to do this hit?
Yes, sir.
We all going to do it together?
Yeah, they been on it, but yeah.
Was there any arrangements as far as splitting the money or anything?
Yeah, me and him supposed to be giving Quit 10,000 apiece.
All right, so you and him were going to give Govan 10,000 apiece?
Yeah.
And how much were you going to get?
I was getting 40, he was getting 40.
Okay. Had you spoken with Justin about this? Had you spoken with Justin about this?
Yeah, we had been talking about it.
Okay. This was not something that just happened this day, but something that was in the process for weeks?
Yeah,
How did y'all hook up this day, if you remember?
he had pulled up to get me. He came and got me or whatever.
Where did he get you from?
He got me from my father's house.
Where's your father's house?
Off of Lamar Sims.
Orange Mound area?
Yeah.
Had either you called him or he called you or anything like
He
this?
had called me the first time I missed the call. Then he called me back, I answered. He was telling me basically they were pulling up because we already knew what was going on.
When you say you already knew what was going on, you already knew that this is about?
Yeah, because we knew they were doing a turkey drive, so we was actually on our way to Westwood.
Had you and Justin talked about this particular day before?
Like, not the specific day, like, we just knew that it was turkey drive going every.
You see what I mean? Let's continue though before I talk. So y'all see that like button? Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, man.
Day, like, we just knew that it was turkey drive going every day that week.
Okay. You knew that, the fair said you knew Dolph was involved in these turkey drives this week before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we didn't know we were going to catch him, but we knew that his artists, you know, everybody had a hit on their head. Everybody had a price on their heads.
From Jook?
He said they knew they was going to do a turkey drive every day that week. That's another red flag. That's why I understand why Dolph ain't had no real security around him, man. Or more niggas around him besides his brother. We're going to get to the footage with Dolph pulling up and all that. I just want y'all to hear what Cornelius Smith did when he took the stand on straight drop. Then he said, we already knew what was going on. We knew Big Jook already had a hit on him. That's when the prosecutor asked him, oh, yeah, so y'all already knew like 2 weeks, 3 weeks ahead of time then. He said, yeah, we already knew. So when they pulled up to come pick me up, me and the straight drop in the Benz, whatever, he said, I already knew what time it was. I already knew what time it was. I mean, it was time to go. It was on 100. It wasn't on going back after this. This the way he talking on the stand. So that's what I keep telling people. I don't believe it was set up. I don't believe it was set up 2 weeks before the turkey drive and all that. This shit was planned allegedly, and everything I speak on is alleged. This shit was planned in June. Like the first narrative that we first heard, that when it was all in Miami and it was allegedly at Black Youngster Mansion planning this out for the November hit, for the November ambush. The hit that was going to take young Dolph out. This shit wasn't planned no 2 weeks before he was coming. Nah. I don't want to hear that. Nope. Because they knew. Come on, man. You trying to tell me 2 weeks ago they knew this nigga was going to pull up in Makitas? You trying to tell me 2 weeks ago they knew he wasn't going to have mad niggas around him? Nah, man. This shit was planned perfect, bro. They knew. They stood back for mad months and waited till November to come. They didn't even bark at Dolph for mad months. Y'all got to go back from the summertime going all the way to November. There was a little layoff between them. You didn't hear too much going on in CMG. You ain't hear too much on their side going after Dolph. They kind of stood back a little bit for a few months. What are we talking about here? Nobody wasn't dissing nobody for a few couple months. Go back to 2021 in June, all the way to the time when young Dolph passed away. That beef kind of died down a little bit. Going into the fall like we in right now. Let's go back, man. That shit wasn't planned no 2 weeks. That shit was planned for months. That part. Because they knew if we planned for months, we got to lay low for a little bit so he could think he's comfortable coming to the turkey drive. Because I'm pretty much sure if the beef was still on high alert going into that November turkey drive month, Dolph would have had more niggas pulling up to that cookie shop. I just got a gut feeling Dolph was just a little bit too comfortable. Probably thought shit wasn't that serious and laid low a little bit because they let that shit die down for a few months before November came. Let's get back to it. This is the last clip of Cornelius Smith ratting on Straight Drop.
Daylight. We just knew that it was turkey drive going every day that week.
Okay. You knew that the fair said you knew Dolph was involved in these turkey drives this week before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we didn't know we were gonna catch him, but we knew he did his artists. You know, everybody had a hit on the hit. Everybody had a price on the hits.
From Jook.
Yeah, from Jook.
And that was going to be y'all's business this week.
Yeah, that was our evening week.
When he had arrived at the house, do you remember what he was driving?
White Mercedes Benz.
Okay, had you seen that car before?
Nah, I ain't never saw that car.
Did you get in the car with him?
Yeah, I got in.
What, is there anybody else in the car?
Nah, it was just me and Jessica.
Were there any guns in the car?
Yeah, they was on the back seat in the bag.
Do you remember what kind of guns there were?
A Draco, handgun.
Okay. And Draco, Memphis, some type of bigger semi-automatic.
He said it was in the back seat, book bag full of guns in the back seat. They said who else was in the car? He said it was just him and Straight Drop. Oh, man. This is crazy, yo. Now, let's get to the footage. Now, I want to say something. Because I always believed there was a third shooter involved in this situation. Allegedly. And everything I speak on is alleged. I still believe there's a third shooter involved. Even though we got the footage of Dolph pulling up, we got the front footage from the cookie shop. They gave us the front one when he pulled up, all that, niggas hop out. Niggas, know what I mean? Niggas, but let this marinate in y'all brain and y'all soul what I'm about to tell y'all. Let this marinate in y'all brain. We ain't get the footage in the back. We ain't get the footage in the side. We got a little bit of footage inside. When he first walked in, he ordered a cookie. You see old girl, now I mean, she dipped off. I'm about to play all this for y'all. I just want to react to it a little bit. I'm going to react to it a little bit more. But let this marinate. We really didn't get we didn't get the whole footage. We don't know if niggas might have came to the side, dumped off a little bit, 2 or 4 shots, ran back to the back of the building. Am I lying? What are we talking about? We still can't say old girl didn't see 2 cars when they pulled up. But in the footage, in the front footage, we see 1 car. Remember, man, there was a witness saying that they seen 2 cars. A couple of people say they seen 2 cars, bro. So we ain't getting the full footage. And I know for a fact, I know old girl couldn't wait for this. I know she couldn't wait. Oh, yeah, you know, everybody gonna see the truth. All that talk. Okay, we seen the truth. But at the end of the day, you won't never know who came through that. We ain't get that side building on footage, man. We ain't get none of that. We ain't get the back building. We ain't get the whole side building with the Family Dollars and all. We ain't get none of that. Maybe they just want to focus on them 2 niggas. That's it. Because I still believe there's a third shooter. Allegedly. And if it ain't, okay, kudos to you. My apologies to you if it ain't a third shooter. I ain't the one to be like, nah, man, this is third shooter, man, she right. If it ain't a third shooter, my apology to you, meaning to the cookie girl. So kudos to you if it ain't a third shooter then. Man, listen, let's get to the footage, man. Rest in peace to Dolph, yo. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Light one up for Dolph also.
His life, so we can wait for him. He'll stop there first. All right. This taller man here in the yellow shirt, blue jeans, white shoes. His name is Adolph Thornton Jr. You've heard me read it a couple times now. He grew up in Memphis. The neighborhood he grew up in was Castalia, not terribly far from this. Also a neighborhood in South Memphis. You'll see a member of his family testify this week, and she'll tell you a little bit about his background and his family. I'll tell you a little bit about him right now, though.
Now, before we continue, now y'all seen them pulled up. If anybody's seen the trial, y'all seen it. I seen it because I was watching the trial this morning. And I was running around still watching the trial. So, if anybody watched the trial, he sat in the car for a few seconds, though. I want to say about 1 minute he sat in the car with him and Marcus. They sat in the car. Marcus had the Drake in the car, but Marcus walked in also with a handgun. This is in the trial. This is what they said in the trial, doing the video and all that. Hey, they're doing the video and all that. Marcus walked in with one of them little things, but he left the big joint inside. Now you see, what I mean? And when Dolph hopped out, Dolph was on the phone also. He was also on the phone. Who he was talking to? He was on the phone, going in and all that. Let's continue. Smash that like button, man. Light one up for Dolph, man. Rest in peace to young Dolph.
It's ambitious. Stop it there. This man here got out of the car with Dolph. That's his brother. His name's Marcus Thornton. His brother, his friend. This thing that we're about to watch has had a terrible impact on Marcus. Not just his brother and his friend, but he also works security for them. In fact, as Marcus walks in, we'll wait 30 seconds. That car that just drove up came from this side of the parking lot. It had actually been following Dolph on the street. When Dolph turned in, it went up to this light where it got stopped for a few seconds and then came around. It's a white Mercedes. There's other pictures where you'll be able to see it more clearly. But it's a white Mercedes with back end damage back here on the back passenger side of the car. It's a stolen car. Mr. Johnson, get out of the car. You can stop it here. This is Dolph here. Remember, he was wearing the yellow. This is Marcus. Remember, I told you he had a gun. He tries to return fire as these two men quickly shoot Dolph. Dolph's body's riddled with bullets. He shot all in the back, in the face, in the neck, in his arms. The first man out was Cornelius Smith, and he has that semi-automatic weapon shooting wildly into Dolph. The second man out was Justin Johnson, who has a hand.
Dang, Dolph. Rest in peace to Dolph, man. Damn, man. Just as my boy would have had 2-3 more homies over there. Know what I mean? If he would have had 2-3 homies, another car pulled up. That shit wouldn't have went down like that, man. But we ain't here to, nah, man, rest in peace, man. Rest in peace. Because when I seen that footage, that junk had me mad. Because I'm just like, bro, he was too comfortable. And that's why it goes back to what I said 5-10 minutes ago when I said the beef died down a little bit before that November Turkey Way giveaway was coming. They wasn't going after each other a little bit. Go back. Go do y'all research on 2021 of June. Going into November when Dolph died. They was beefing in the summer. A little back and forth, all that. Yeah, but when the fall came, just like it came just now, when the summer was over, that beef died down a little bit September and October. Might have been in August, early. You didn't hear too much barking after that between them. My boy was too comfortable, man. Because there's no reason why another car shouldn't have pulled up with 2 other niggas in there. With choppers. Nah, I mean, instead of Marcus. And if anybody's seen the full footage, you see when the white car actually just come down the parking lot. It's just coming. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Whoever's the first shooter with the chopper, Cornelius, obviously they're saying the first shooter, because when you see the video, when you go see the full video, the dude almost lost control of the chopper. He almost shot himself. That's how panicky he was. He was just, it was going off so fast, he almost lost control. But, man, he got lucky that day, man. He got lucky. And mostly them bullets. But like I said, we don't know. They didn't show. We're going to get to this other footage right here. Now, this is the footage when he walked in. This is inside Makita's now. This is the only footage they gave us. When these niggas pulled up, when Dolph pulled up, you see them running back to the car. You see Marcus, coming out with the handgun. He must have went to the car after that, because remember in the photo I showed y'all, Marcus got the chopper. So he must have went in the car, got the chopper too, and started barking at him. Because remember the witness said, man, that boy was letting off that Draco. Yeah, that part. Then you got old girl. Remember the old girl said she seen 2 cars pull up. I don't know, y'all. Like I said, if it was only these 2 niggas and it wasn't a third shooter, my apology. Straight up. But I got a gut feeling it was a third shooter. That second car, they wasn't in that footage. That second car was in the right. That's what I don't know, man. I don't know. I might be wrong, or the nigga might have came to the side and ran back in the building. Because Memphis tapped in. Somebody from Memphis in my comments said that there's a walk path in back of that Family Dollar and back of Makita's that take you to the other side of the road. You know, when a little dirt walk path you walk through, you know, you walking with your homies, you walking down the hill, we about to go to cookie shop to Family Dollar. You know, one of the little walk path. Yeah, that part. What we talking about? Somebody told me there's a walk path. So who is we to know nobody ain't come down that walk path with a handgun or with a chopper was hitting the side of the window, which we didn't get no footage of. I'm just saying, y'all. Let's get inside the Makita's cookie shop footage, though. Rest in peace to my boy Dolph, man.
That's his brother.
Is his brother's name Marcus?
Yes, sir.
Do you know Marcus?
Yes, sir.
Has this event had a significant impact on Marcus?
Yes, sir.
Did Marcus sometimes help with Dolph's security?
Yes, sir.
Let's go inside Big Rest. We can see it on the inside. Is that the car arriving?
Yes, sir.
Do you know where they were arriving from?
No, sir, I don't.
Do you know if Dolph had been to Makita's before?
Yes, sir.
Had you ever been there with him?
No, sir.
Had you ever even tried the cookies there?
No, sir.
He ever talked to you about the cookies?
Yes, sir.
Now, if y'all wondering, if nobody didn't watch the trial, go watch it. Y'all wondering who's that answering to the prosecutor saying, no, sir, yes, sir. That's one of Dolph's securities, a 60-year-old dude. He was on the stand. He was basically explaining what he did with Dolph and all this, certain days, how his job was, basically all that, because he wasn't there, obviously, that day. That's why he said, yeah, I heard him go there, but I never went there. He did talk about him. That's what you just heard from one of Dolph's security, one of his paid security. Some 60-year-old dude. I don't know if he paid him. I don't know if it's an older dude from the hood. I don't know. But that's the security dude that was on the stand also today, earlier, before Cornelius took the stand. Let's continue. Hold up. Y'all see that thumbs up, man? Because some people watch the video and don't hit the like. Smash that like button for me. They ain't going to hurt or cost. It ain't going to do none of that. Ain't going to hurt your feelings, cost you nothing. Smash that like button, man. Do me that favor. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Don't know what you're waiting on. Light one up for Dolph, too, man. Rest in peace.
Is that Dolph?
Yes, sir.
The chain around his neck, is that the PRE chain?
Yes, sir.
The one that we saw in the exhibit?
Yes, sir.
And there's Marcus behind him?
Yes, sir.
Happens quick.
Yes, sir.
That was quick. Like he said, I'm not going to lie, man. That first dude with the chopper, man, Cornelius Smith, allegedly. That nigga, when you watch that video, how fast that boy hopped out, man, that passenger side was crazy. It was crazy, man. It's like Dolph ain't even had a chance. Know what I mean? If Dolph would have just turned around 1 second. Once you see that video when Dolph turned his back that one time. When Dolph turned his back that one time, that's when they came. I mean, the second, because at first he ordered, then he did a little hesitation, and then he walked off again by the 1 second. When he walked off and turned his back, that's when the whole ambush happened. He didn't even see it coming, y'all. And we didn't see the footage of what Marcus was doing. We don't know if this nigga was on his phone or what. That's another thing, too, how that footage get me angry. What the hell Marcus was doing? That part, his brother. He had to be on his goddamn phone, unless he got shaken up a little bit, know what I mean? And took Dodge over there on the corner where he was at when they first walked in. But I'm telling you, this is crazy, man. But I'm not going to lie. When you watch the footage, the way that boy Cornelius hopped out that vehicle, he hopped out so fast that it was like a boring admission. Like he wanted that money, man. He was hungry. Allegedly, if that was Cornelius Smith, allegedly, the way he hopped out that car, man, that boy was hungry. He didn't care who it was, when it was, nothing. He just wanted that money, man. And it's sad. You know what I mean? It's sad, man. It really is. It's sad. And then I heard he come to find out they only get like $800 or some shit. I mean, they didn't even get the full money. But like I told y'all, and like Grove Hero about to tell y'all right now, we've been saying this. Big Jook was the mastermind.
Fucked me up, bro. That shit fucked me up. And keep in mind, I said if I see Jook, if I see Gotti, if I see Migo, or if I see Youngster, I'ma get on that ass. This shit ain't got nothing to do with nobody else, bro. I said if I see them folk, because these folk had something to do with it, bro. These folk, nigga don't know that Jook put a hit out, bro. Nigga don't know this shit. You know what I'm saying? But nah, fuck all that, bro. I need to say that. Niggas ain't gonna say that. Nigga ain't gonna tell the truth, bro. Nigga ain't say, man, hey, bro, how you gonna feel if a nigga told you, hey, man, look, bro, man, Jook put a $40,000 hit on you, bro. Like, nigga, man, come on, bro. I'm standing on that. Bro, I'm not no shake ass nigga, bro. Ain't no nigga finna tell me a nigga put $40,000 on my head and I'm finna do this, bro. Anybody that associate with you, and this ain't got nothing to do with them other folks, bro. Cause they ain't in none of this shit like Big Boog and all these. I like Big Boog. I fuck with him. I ain't throwing him in no foul trying to fight.
Now remember this. Remember this right here. When Cornelius Smith said on the stand, he said he said he was going to keep 40K and keep the other 50 on 10K a piece. Jook wanted anybody from the PRE to get shot on site. Meaning Grove Hero, anybody. Man, when Grove Hero said that, man, that nigga put a head out on him. He put 40K on me. Exactly. Now, this is what Cornelius Smith said. Allegedly, Big Jook was the one that was putting all the bags on everybody's head. 100,000 for Dolph, they said. Everybody else was like 40, 10, 20, some shit like that. Goldvein name kept popping up. Dude kept bringing up Goldvein, this and that. Yeah, you know, we got to figure out what Goldvein going to do. What Goldvein going to do in the second trial? What he said? What he going to say? What Sean Dell going to say? Now, we got Cornelius Smith on the stand actually saying that, yeah, me and I played the clip already for y'all. He said him and Straight Drop, nigga, yeah, Straight Drop called me wherever he knew what time with us. But see, if Straight Drop lawyer is good enough, you really, I'm gonna keep it real here. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all here. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Because if y'all watch the trial, the prosecutor paint a character of Cornelius Smith being a drug addict. He had drug problems, this and that, all that. Am I lying? What are we talking about? If anybody been watching the trial, go to the beginning of the trial, in the beginning, when the prosecutor is talking to the jury, and he explaining who Straight Drop is and Cornelius Smith is, all that. He said Cornelius Smith is a junkie. This is what the prosecutor said. I'm not making this up. He's like, yo, he had a drug habit. Then you got Straight Drop, that's an upcoming rapper. He was breaking down who the character of these people are. Big Jook is the brother of Yo Gotti. This is the prosecutor talking. So he picked Cornelius Smith as a drug addiction dude. He got a problem. He's a crash out dude. So he gonna go for it right away. This what the prosecutor's painting the picture of Cornelius Smith. Now going back to what I say, Straight Drop. If he got a good enough lawyer, his good enough lawyer could use that addiction that Cornelius Smith got, the drug addiction, allegedly, whatever problems he had. They could use that against him and say that, nigga, you up there just saying whatever you want to say because you want somebody to go down with you. Because they really don't got no, the only thing they got is Straight Drop the day before. But not for nothing, everybody got the same outfit in Memphis, man. Everybody got same gray sweats, them same sneakers. Everybody got that, bro. Am I lying? I'm just being here. I'm just keeping it real. Your twin could have the same outfit like you another town over. And now if you walking down the street and you got a hat low and the dude got the same hat like I got, same Nike hoodie, Eagles hat low, you're gonna think that's me. Whatever sweatpants I got on, you're gonna think that's me. Am I lying? But that could actually be a whole nother person. Then you got to remember, this is a year after COVID. This is what we talking about. People still wearing masks and shit on. So there was a lot of people looking like a lot of people, man. That part, I'm just saying, if his lawyer was good enough, if they was good enough, if Straight Drop lawyer good enough, they could argue a fight about this. They could kill Cornelius Smith on the stand saying that he's a junkie, but they got to see what Goldvein gonna say next. So I'm speaking a little bit too early because we don't know if Goldvein gonna get on the stand now and say, yeah, that was Straight Drop also, and that's Cornelius. So if that happened, yeah, lights out. This game is over. Because I really feel like Goldvein is the biggest witness instead of Cornelius. Because once you said Cornelius got a drug addiction, all this and that, you could use that against him. You could say you just a crash out dummy. You just want other people to come down with you. That part. That's all I'm trying to say. If you got a good enough lawyer, he could eat that. But if you got a nigga like Goldvein that's going to take the stand and now say the same thing about Straight Drop and start pointing fingers at Cornelius and saying both of them are the shooters, now this is a whole different ball game we playing. Them niggas is done. That trial going to be done by the 5th or 6th day. I'm being honest. No more than 7 days. But like I say, think about this. Let this marinate in y'all brain and y'all soul what I'm about to tell y'all again. If his lawyers are good enough, straight drop lawyer, they could use Cornelius Smith addiction against him, saying that you a crash out dude, you just want people to come down with you. Like I said, oh nah, but smoke, they got him with the same outfit. Ed, how big is Memphis? Everybody and their mama can have that same outfit, bro. What we talking about here? Like I said, somebody gonna walk around with the same hoodie, hat, just like me. I'm walking around daytime, dogtown, all the way down the street with a mask on. You gonna think that's me. Am I lying? People still was wearing masks. I'm just saying. But I don't think his lawyer good enough to do that. To put up a fight like that. And then if we got Govain jumping on that stand the next day, it's lights out. This game is over. This game is over. But y'all got to peep something out also about the first day. Cornelius Smith never mentioned Govain's name. Yeah, you know, Govain was in the car too. Listen, he really never mentioned Govain. He just kept saying Jook, 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 Jook. Didn't I tell y'all they was going to put everything on Big Jook? Didn't I tell y'all that was going to happen? Even the prosecutor went up there and started with Big Jook. They really need to bring Yo Gotti ass in that court, to be honest. That part. And who knocked Big Jook off? That's a video that I'm going to do in the future. Yeah, that part. Because this trial ain't going to last too long. Who knocked Big Jook off? For him not to be in this case, in that trial right now that we watching on live television. Jook supposed to be there too, y'all. What are we talking about here? So who knocked him off? A lot of people saying it wasn't no PRE. Because it was too close. It happened at a funeral. At a repast. Come on, what are we talking about here? Mad family and everything. You had to be a crazy ass hit, man, to get it off on Big Jook like that. Or maybe they might have got lucky like they got lucky with young Dolph. But I'm gonna keep saying it. The prosecutor wanna argue, prosecutor wanna say they followed him. This is what the prosecutor said. The prosecutor wanna say they followed Dolph to the shop. I believe they got a call, they got a heads up. Let's get to that part. Yeah. That's just my belief, allegedly. And everything I speak on is alleged. I believe somebody gave him a heads up that Dolph was coming in. I don't believe that they followed that. I believe that they would have noticed that a white Benz with tinted windows was following them. So before I get off, let that marinate in y'all brain and y'all soul what I just said. If anybody been watching that trial, the prosecutor claims that the white Benz was following young Dolph. Because if you watch the video, Dolph pulled up, stood in the car for about almost close to a minute. They hopped out. They went inside. When they went inside, about 5 to 10 seconds, that's when you see that white Benz just coming down the parking lot. You see it, the whole video. You see the white Benz coming down. And they hopped out. Cornelius hopped out. Allegedly, Cornelius hopped out. You know what I mean? He hopped out so fast. I mean, Dolph didn't even have a chance to breathe, to be honest. But I still believe they got a heads up that he was inside here and he was there. I don't believe them boys was following Dolph. There's no way in the world you're going to tell me Marcus and Dolph, both of them niggas in that car, they didn't notice a white Benz was following them with tinted windows. There's no way you're going to tell me they didn't notice that. No way. Okay, Dolph slipped up at the cookie shop. Okay, we could deal with that as Dolph fans and all that. We seen the footage, even though you only gave us the front footage and the inside footage of that part, and you didn't even give us the whole inside footage. They didn't even show us the part where Dolph got hit up and all this. You know, they knocked that off in the trial. So we didn't see the whole. That's the only footage we gonna get. We ain't gonna get no back footage. We ain't gonna get no side footage where they show the family dollars, all that. We don't know if it's a second car that pulled up when the girl screamed and said it was a second car. I still believe there was a third shooter, allegedly, and everything I speak on is alleged. But I still believe somebody gave him a heads up when he was there. Meaning, pause, heads up, pause, meaning that somebody called them, texted them, something. I don't care what nobody said. There's no way. Okay, he might have slipped up in that little part right there. He should have had more security. He should have had his homies, 2 or 3 more homies with him. Okay, we could deal with that. Shit happens sometimes when you slip up. And when you slip up that quiet little second, you see the shit that happened. Rest in peace to my boy Dolph. But I still believe, number one, there was a third shooter. Where that side footage at? Where the back footage at? Like I said, there's allegedly a walk path back there that takes you to another road. Memphis, tap in. Let me know if I'm lying. Now, if there ain't no walk path and back of Makita's and the Family Dollar that takes you to another road, comment in below and tell me if I'm lying. Because somebody a long time ago told me in all my old videos, yeah, Smoke, this a walk path that takes you on the other side of the road. Who's we to say they ain't run back up top of that road and jumped in the car and left? Who's we to say that car that pulled up on the side of the Family Dollar or something that the girl said that she allegedly seen 2 cars? Why we ain't get that footage? Why we ain't get the footage by the Family Dollar and the laundromat and all that shit on the side? I don't know, man. These just are questions I'm still asking. Because I could deal with my boy slipped up. Cornelius hopped at that car like a hungry hyena, nigga. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Whoever that was with that chopper, allegedly Cornelius, he hopped out so fast it was crazy. If you watch that full video. I don't know, gang. I don't know, man. But we know that Big Jook put that hit out. Yeah, that part. We know Big Jook put that hit out, though. Let's get to that part. I know the vibes. Memphis, tap in. Let me know what's going on. Tap in about the walk path in the back of Makita's and the Family. I know there's a walk path back there. They already told me. Memphis, tap in if I'm lying or not. Where the side footage at? Where the back footage at? How Dolph ain't noticed that the Benz was following them. Let's cut the shenanigans. I'm pretty much sure Marcus in the passenger side. He would have peeped the white Benz following them with tinted windows. Or Dolph would have seen that. I know they would have seen that in the back of them, dog. Come on. What, there was 2, 3 cars behind them? Who tipped them off and let them know they was going to Makita's? I'm out of here, man. It's your boy Smoke News TV, man. Y'all already know the do. Y'all see that like button? That thumbs up. Smash that like button for me, man. It ain't gonna hurt or do nothing. It ain't gonna hurt your feelings or nothing. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, so don't know what you're waiting on. Keep that notification bell on so when you know I'm dropping my videos. Share this video on all platforms. Do me that favor. But most importantly, hit that like button. Try to get your membership, get your badge. Team Smoke and Smoke Gang. It's your boy Smoke News TV, man. If they know, they know. Salute, gang. I'm out of here. Rest in peace to young Dolph also.